Is the way he challenges the black elite. He talks about the black elite that's on TV and speaks that honest truth that we've always talked about on this platform, that a lot of times the worst ideas get out to the black community because the Negroes on TV care nothing about actually going in and building for the community. And the reason they don't is because if they do that, they'll be punished. They'll be taken off the platform and replaced by somebody who plays ball. They'll be punished. They'll be taken off the platform and replaced by somebody who plays ball.
Okay, this is what we're doing here? You're gonna pull the fucking race card on me. Don't go there. Don't give me the fucking race card right now.
You are not niggers. You are not coons. You may smoke reefer and drink wine and do crazy, wicked things, but you are not a wicked person by nature. You have lent yourself to wickedness, but you are a divine creature that must now come into the knowledge and power of your own divinity. And no preacher can resurrect you into your divinity. It takes God himself to bring you into your own divine nature. So we're not dealing with prophets. We have walked out of prophet teaching. This is the time and the presence of God. So I don't talk about God will come. God is already here. And he's working in me to resurrect you to your divine nature.
You better recognize and you better like and subscribe.
Salute, and welcome back to class, guys. We got the final period here. We at the new school state of the art. So please hit that like button. Subscribe if you new over here. Keep in mind that we don't cater to any groups, gangs, communities, religions, feelings, or emotions. We cater to the truth. We cater to common sense. And we do not complicate it, guys. So tonight gonna be a real important one, a real personal one. Now, I mean, you see the title, guys. We shattering the myths of the missing black father in black America, guys. Because they want to talk about we missing. That's how much they done deleted and tried to wipe us out, that now we just missing. All right? I need you guys to understand the importance of how these mofos they done painted how we should think. So because they say that we missing, they want us to really feel like we're missing. You guys gotta understand the pattern here, man, because I'm starting to see a pattern here, man. These stereotypes that's placed on us, on other races, their stereotypes, this is painted. This was all painted. And it was designed to get you to remove you from who you actually is. You know what I mean? Keep in mind, guys, they also got another myth running around here called the wage gap. No, we know that it is not no wage gap. We know it's not no gender pay gap. We know we have an earnings gap. You know what I mean, much like this this fatherless America, we don't have a fatherless America. The fathers are not missing; they're being alienated. That's a big difference right there, guys. So we're gonna get on into it. How we do? You know what I mean? Those of you that need to get out of here because you had a long day. You know what I mean? It's sad because it's already the first day of the year and you have a long day and shit ain't go your way, and that just show your preparation. That mean you ain't do shit in 2022 to prepare yourself for 2023. That's your business. Go on and lead the class now. You know what I mean? Because we ain't got time for that. We critical thinkers over here. We ain't sitting over here waiting for nobody to give us nothing, hand us shit. Nope. That's not how we do. We don't play that. You know what I mean? Salute to the guys that did show up to class. Salute to my bread squad, bread gang. We've been on fire. We've been having a great old week. You know what I mean? We're going to outwork. You know what I mean? We're going to outwork the rest of these fools. That's what we're going to do. You know what I mean? I tell you guys, what I lack in overall skill, I make up in just resilience and in just motivation and work ethic. You know what I mean? Hard work gonna always beat talent when talent is not working hard. So the truth is the truth, guys. Let's get on down to it. Let's get down to the nitty-gritty, guys. I need y'all guys to understand how important your seed is, guys. It's all about your seed. All right, guys? I need you to understand it's all about your seed. These women could care less about us, guys. How do you feel about comments like this, guys? I'm going to just let you read it because this is what social media has brought us to now, guys. Social media allow people to just say things that even if they don't mean in their heart, but they mean this shit. But they allow them to say things that they feel with no repercussions, and you know what I mean? This is the mindset of 80% of modern women, guys. The 80-20 rule definitely takes an effect in this, guys. I'm gonna read it out. Some men have to realize they are not needed for just sex. They are needed for just sex. Don't nobody want to love you, bruh. So when I tell you things like your seed is important, don't matter how you feel you look, how you think you look, how small or big your thing is, your seed is more important than all of that, guys. Your seed. And oddly enough, they don't need man, but you see, even the nastiest of women know what time it is. Even the most queen creator of life know what time it is. You need man. Some men have to realize they are needed just for sex. Nobody, don't nobody want to love you, bruh. Wow, that sickens me, bro. That sickens me. All right, guys. So we're gonna start off today with the biblical. We're gonna start off this class with the biblical. 1 Peter 2, verse 2. So put away all malice and all deceit and hypocrisy and envy and all slander. All right. So that's what we're gonna do tonight, guys. We're gonna put away that shit. We're gonna put all that shit away and we're gonna keep it. We're gonna tell the truth. I'm not gonna slander the woman's name. I'm not gonna slander nobody's name. I don't slander nobody's name. I just tell about the truth. But we're gonna put that all the way today, and we're gonna really get down deep. This one's personal. Because for some odd reason we take to these myths. You know, another myth that I forgot to mention, right along with the wage gap, we have another myth that pushes us down and it makes us feel like we ain't shit. You know what I mean? And that's the black man died first in the movie. That's a myth, guys. I bet you can't name me more than 2 movies out of the thousands of horror movies. There's only 2 movies where the black guy dies first, guys. But we run around here talking about the black guy die first in the movies. You see how they paint narratives and we take to them narratives and become that. All the stereotypes that they put on us, guys. All the stereotypes that they put on us. This is one that we don't take care of our kids, guys. When after today, you're going to see that that's a whole lie. Just like the wage gap. We know that. We know why men, put it like this, we know why men make more money than women. We're not going to sit here and say that men don't make more money than women in the workplace, but that's not man's fault. You know what I mean? Just like with this shit right here. guys. It's not man's fault. It is what it is. So let's get on into it, guys. These myths right here. We alienated. Fathers is alienated. And even the alienated fathers somehow, some way, find a way to provide for their child when we get down to the nitty gritty. You know what I mean? Proverbs 6:24-26. To preserve you from the evil woman, from the smooth tongue of the adulteress, do not desire her beauty in your heart. I'm going to read that again, guys. That's all important. Remember, I told you your Bible is your basic guide. That's your human being handbook. If you want to stay out of trouble, you want to stay out of debt, you want to stay out of heartbreak, you want to stay out of bitterness, just read your Bible and stay 10 steps ahead. You know what I mean? You got to prepare. You got to prepare. You see, modern women is preparing. That's one thing they do better than modern men. Modern women prepare. They know how to gather their motherfucking marbles. They know how to gather their eggs for the rainy day. We got to start to get into that habit. We got to start to do that. You know what I mean? Do not desire her beauty in your heart, and do not let her capture you with her eyelashes. God damn. So you mean to tell me he knew? And remember, this is the first book. This book was written before the woman. This book was written before the woman. You know what I mean? So he kind of knew. This is a prophecy, right? He knew. And he goes straight to the magic trick. You know what I mean? I once saw a joke online today that said, if you want a bitch to listen, you got to pull up by her eyelashes. You know what I mean? Chicks don't play about their eyelashes. So you wanted to listen, guys, if you with you a modern woman that got one of them dumb deer in the headlights eyelashes, you pull her by the eyelashes and she'll pay attention. She'll fuck with you. You know what I mean? But yeah, guys, he knew. For the price of a prostitute is only a loaf of bread. Good bread. But a married woman hunt down a precious life. A married woman hunts down a precious life. So you see what I mean? Like, it just don't even sound good. Don't let them take your precious life, guys. That's what it's about. It's about your seed. You know what I mean? And he want to preserve you. We got to preserve you, bro. We got to preserve you. To preserve you from the evil woman, from the smooth tongue. Because you know these women out here, they smooth with it. They talk. There's some women that even jump in the Bible and have you like, she's oh yeah, smooth tongue of the adulteress. Do not desire her beauty. You know they stay in the mirror with them thirst trap pics, man. In your heart, and do not let her capture you with her eyelashes. That's the magic power for women. They don't even really need eyelashes, honestly. Their eyes is their seductive magic power. You know what I mean? Their eyes. But they don't use that no more. They think everything is booty. They think everything is ass. For the price of a prostitute is only a loaf of bread, but a married woman hunts down a precious life. What's that? Corinthians 6:9-11. Or do you not know that the righteous fear that the unrighteous will not inherit the kingdom of God? That's a fact, yo. I don't give a fuck what you call yourself. I don't give a fuck what you call yourself. You call yourself a Christian. You can call yourself a Muslim. You can call yourself whatever you want to call yourself. You know, you want to identify how you know. This the era of identifying, of picking whatever you want to identify with. You got to identify with whatever you pick. If you ain't righteous, you ain't getting in there. And you're going to live hell on earth, too. You know that you ain't getting in there because you ain't in there right now. You ain't in there right now, so you know you ain't getting in there because the things you doing ain't going to get you peace. That's why you miserable. I mean, you got to fix that. You can fix that. Change your ways. You got to sacrifice. Throw them old ways in the fire. You got to, guys. Do not be deceived. Neither the sexual immoral, nor idolaters, nor adulterers, nor men who practice, you know that word, nor thieves, nor greedy, nor drunkards, nor revelers, no swindlers will inherit the kingdom of God. And that's clear, guys. Like, you see what I mean? Like, so you could run from the word of God and you could run from the scriptures all you want, because that's why niggas be trying to, who made this book? Who wrote this book? Niggas be trying to who wrote this book it, because it say things in there that you might be doing. And you want to continue to do those things, but you want great results. And that's not gonna work for you, bro. Let me know how that work out for you, bro. Use a fool. It's not gonna work out for you good. You know what I mean? And it's just a matter of following the instructions, bro. You know what I mean? And such were some of you. And he know that some of you are this, you know what I mean? So there's no need to hide. Just fix yourself. No need to get mad at me. Just fix yourself. But you were washed. You were sanctified. You were justified in the name of Lord Jesus Christ and by the Spirit of our God. You know what I mean? All you gotta do is go with him. Go to him, man. All you gotta do is go to him. And that's all I got for the biblical tonight. So now let's get on into some entertainment. Again, guys, I'm going to let the queen talk to y'all. I'm going to let the queen talk to y'all first. You know what I mean? Shabazz, talk your stuff, man, because it's important that these guys understand what it's about. It's about one thing, guys. It's about your seed, guys. They can't do nothing without your seed.
All right. It's not in nothing about size and all of that people say. The power is in your seed because you all are the greatest men on earth, the maker, the owner, the cream of the planet Earth, God of the universe. Can't nobody take that from you. Now, I know we got some of the guys in the gutter. We got some of the guys on crack. We got the guys in prison. But that doesn't negate who you really are. And the only person that don't know who the black man is the black man.
And that's a fact, guys. I'm going to play that back because that's highly important, man. You know what I mean? We got to get back to our seed, bro. We got to get back to the root, who we are, so that we can understand that we had to protect our seed. We can't be out here succumbing to this sexual deviant. You know what I mean? We can't. We can't. Remember, we supposed to be Mick Talent. We supposed to be going the way other way. You know what I mean? The ways of the world is that way. We supposed to be going the other way. Romans 12:2, guys. Do not conform.
They were cutting off your testicles and your genitalia. They weren't doing that just to be mean. Their whole quest has been to cut off your life germ. See, the power is in your seed. All right? It's not in nothing about size and all of that people say.
You heard what the bad says? She said the power is in your seed, guys. It's a known fact. It's in your seed. You know what I mean? And that's only a microcosm of what's next. Like, think about it, because from your seed comes the next generation. You know what I mean? So once you let them capture it and you give them your power, which God said, don't give them your power, you know what I mean?
Say the power is in your seed because you all are the greatest men on earth, the maker, the owner, the cream of the planet Earth, God of the universe. Can't nobody take that from you. Now, I know we got some of the guys in the gutter. We got some of the guys on crack. We got the guys in prison. But that doesn't negate who you really are. And the only person that don't know who the black man is the black man. They were cutting off your testimony.
And that's a fact, guys. But again, we got to get back to know who we are, because everybody else on this motherfucker know who we are, guys. And again, you know that we universal over here. We universal. We universal. My white bread, y'all don't mind me chiming in, tapping into my guys. You know what I mean? Y'all know we don't play this over
Okay,
here.
this is what we're doing here? You're gonna pull the fucking race card on me. Don't go there. Don't give me the fucking race card right now.
Exactly, guys. You know what I mean? We tapping in because we need stronger black men to help the white breads. We need strong white breads to help the black men. You know what I mean? So what's going on? You know what I mean? But I'm tapping in right now, fellas. We need to get back to our zone. Everybody else on this motherfucking planet know what it is, except for us, except for you. But you do kind of know what it is, though. And that's what make you jealous. You can make yourself that. You are that. You are that. And you can make yourself that. Remember, life is a video game. It's not all drawn out like how your mother got you feeling, like your hell of a mother got you feeling. It's not all drawn out. It ain't what she say, bro. You can add steps, and there's levels you got to go through to get where you need to be and where you want to be. Guys, remember that. But when I tell you that everybody else on this motherfucker know us, except for us, I really mean that, guys. Let's get to the next piece of content.
Do if you get lost?
Find a big black guy.
You find a big black guy, and what do you tell him?
And that I lost.
That you're lost?
Yeah.
Okay.
And I'd find my home.
Okay.
Oh, do I need to tell you there's a bunch of white people really upset about that video?
That's my guy.
Okay, this is what we're doing here? You're gonna pull the fucking race card on me. Don't go there. Don't give me the fucking race card right now.
Stitching it, duetting it in the comments. Oh, this is racist. Actually, if you want to be real about it, statistically, based on the data, any child would be safer approaching a strange black man than they would a strange white man. So let's look at some numbers. Convictions of possessing images of children. White people, 86%, while black make up only 4%. I'd say white people damn near cornered the market. And when you talk about assault of a child, the numbers are a little bit different, but white people still excel. 42% are white, 18% are black. But I feel these numbers might be skewed. For example, Hispanic make up 10% of the abuse. They also make up 10% of the possession of images. So those seem to be pretty close to each other, while these other numbers are way off. Now factor in that black people are 7 times more likely to be wrongfully convicted of a serious crime, including that kind of assault, than white people are. Then think about all of the priests at the Catholic Church hid and protected and moved around. All of the pastors that we've recently found out the Southern Baptists were protecting. Think about all of the well-respected white.
What do you do if you get lost?
Find a big black guy.
You find a big black guy, and what do you tell him?
And that I lost.
That you're lost?
Yeah.
Homie said, I lost. You did the right thing, man. You's a smart little boy, man. Word up. But those are some stats right there, too. And I double-checked those stats. And he right. He right. He not off at all. He not off at all, boy. Word. But that just go to show you, everybody else on this planet know who the fuck we is, except for us, guys. We got to fix that. We got to fix that. And we got to stop being jealous of each other, shooting each other, taking each other out. You know what I mean? Because you see the potential in that man that you don't see in you. It's all right, bro. You know what I mean? His win is not your loss. It's not your loss, bro. Remember, our ring, we all got championship rings. You just got to do something to get yours. And when you get yours, your ring fits your finger. That's not my ring finger. You know what I mean? So come on, guys. Let's get it. For my dad, yo, I found this video, this next piece that I'm gonna go into, because you know what I mean, these hell of a mothers, man, they don't understand. You gotta protect your seed, guys. You gotta protect your seed. These hell of a mothers is trained to come in between our bond with our kids, man. Because at the end of the day, they need the kids for different reasons other than the reasons we want the kid. You know what I mean? We want the kid to be like us. They want the kid because they get money. They get free shit for it. You know what I mean?
DJ, how does it feel to have daddy at school with you for breakfast?
Glad I'm here.
How does it feel to you to take photos every single time you go to music school?
Ah, he caught her. See, and that be the problem with y'all. Y'all be, hold on.
Over Facebook. You need to keep your business off of Facebook. You need to keep your business.
And that's a fact, ladies. Y'all gotta keep y'all business off of Facebook. And the kids don't like that shit. That shit get annoying. Y'all taking pictures every time you look around and shit. Kids don't like that shit. I mean, they want y'all to sit down, to be honest. This little kid on point, man. You lucky your dad there. She'll whip your ass, boy. She'll put beats on you. Y'all in the school, so she ain't gonna hit you. But you get home, boy, she got something for you, boy. You know.
Because I can do that.
But why?
Now answer the question. How does it feel to have your daddy here?
You answer the question. Why do you?
She asked you first.
Exactly.
And I asked you second.
Yo, right. See, this is why you gotta, you see what I mean? Like, this is a statistic right here. That's the dad is there. The dad there. Well, who running the show? Is the dad really applying the discipline that he need? Because why would the dad even chime in? I'm sitting the fuck back right now. I'm sitting the fuck back. Because I want to know, too. I want to know why the fuck you pulling out the camera every time. You know what I mean? Like, look, y'all, I let him be with his dad today, y'all. Look, he with his dad today. I let him be with his dad. It's all about the control. It's all about the control. You gotta protect your seed, guys. Don't miss the tie-in today, guys. It's all about protecting your seed. You know what I mean? This shit crazy. Little man on the sign.
Oh, because I like to. I already answered your question. And you answer mine. How does it feel to have daddy here at school?
Good. Without you. You always have to.
He hit her with it. Yo. That little nigga Urshus, B. He Urshus.
Will you please stop balling up and folding up and so we can't even figure out what it is? It's going to be $1 just laid out in there. It's all right. It won't hurt our feelings. We had to go to Family Dollar and buy an iron. To iron out all the dollars because we can't even tell what they are. I work in the trustee ministry and we're trying to go to Golden Corral too. By the time we iron out all the dollars, everything is closed. And we don't even cook on Sunday no more. So just lay it in the plate. It's still going to be $1. Amen. Come on, y'all. Let's just get along. Come on. Help us out. Because we ushers. Amen. We're here to serve you. And
Yes, guys. Salute. We got Mona D in the house. Yo, salute to Mona. She'll be over there supporting me on the community tab, man. That's what's up, man. We got the queen in the house today. And we Urshus XL Pro. We Urshus all the time, man. Incredible. This little boy, he's worth another view. Let's watch that one more time, man. He was dead serious, too. And dad looking at him like, Dad, why you looking at your little man like that, man? Because he got more heart than you. He looking at him like, look at this motherfucker. This man gonna be a man. He gonna be a man. Yeah, boy.
Take a video or
DJ, how does it feel to have daddy at school with you for breakfast?
Glad I'm here.
How does it feel to you to take photos every single time you go to music school?
Because I can do that.
But why?
Now answer the question. How does it feel to have your daddy
You
here?
answer the question. Why do you?
She asked you first.
Exactly.
And I asked you second.
Oh, because I like to. I already answered your question. Now you answer mine. How does it feel to have daddy here at school?
Good. Without you.
Oh,
You always have to take a video or a
DJ.
picture.
How does it feel to have?
That's crazy. Now, also, in protection of mama love, that could be the little stepmoms with him. That could be stepmoms with him. You know what I mean? And she just, you know what I mean? It could, because I can't. I mean, I don't think that's hell of a moms. That might be hell of a stepmoms. You know what I mean? Because hell of a moms would have had that boy, would have put that donut would have been so far in that little boy's face. You know, hell of a moms would have ate him alive, yo. All the way alive. So I don't know. That might have been stepmoms. Might have been stepmoms. But then again, the question was just weird. That was moms, man. That was moms. But guys, man.
Come on, you stayed in there. You should have pulled out. You stay in, you know what happens. All right, come on. Come on, what are you, stupid or something?
Right, guys. You got if you're not gonna be weak. Remember, I told you guys with having sex come great responsibility, guys. So know why you having sex, you know what I mean? Clearly the guy right there in the video, he looked like he was just there to have sex. He should have been wrapped up, strapped up, didn't play with his life. You know what I mean? And a lot of us don't want a family. So you just be honest with yourself. Protect your seed. Wear condoms, bring condoms, wear condoms, bro. Seriously. You know, we know that women like raw D. We know that our sisters, they like raw D. Ooh, baby, we like it raw. You know, they do. And, you know what I mean? Ain't a whole lot of us getting locked up for grape. So, you know what I mean? That, you know how come on. 1 + 1 = 2, guys. You know what I mean? Ain't none of them like, oh, no, stop, put a condom on. Ain't even going down like that. They sitting there busting it open. You know what I mean? Wide open. Come on. And then you play the stupid shit. You play the I'ma pull out. No, you're not. You know what I mean? You're not. Come on, bro. You know how that is. That little dark skin or that little light skin, that little chocolate skin, the melanated skin get all on you and it squeeze on you. You ain't pulling out, bro. Cut it out, man.
Come on, you stayed in there. You should have pulled out. You stay in, you know what happens. All right, come on. Come on, what are you, stupid or something?
Facts, guys. Come on, man. You gotta pay attention. You know how this shit be, man.
Oh, it's true. It's damn true.
All right, guys. Let's get on. Let's move it on, guys. Got a little article. My boy OK, he on the farm right now, so goddamn, I gotta read this shit. But I'm getting better, and with practice, you know what I mean, practice make perfect. So, you know what I mean, I'll be a Harvard student out this motherfucker by the end of the year, guys. So this article is on debunking. Hold on, let me make it bigger for y'all, so y'all can read it with me and shit. All right, debunking the most pervasive myth about Black fatherhood. There's a very pervasive myth about Black fathers that they're more often than not absent from their children's lives. But if you look at the data, it turns out the truth is far more complicated than the ugly stereotype suggests. New York Times columnist Charles Blow, that's a hell of a name, Charles Blow, previously took on this myth. Blow started with the bias for much of the idea Centers for Disease Control and Prevention data that showed 71.5% of Black non-Hispanic children in 2013 were born to unmarried women, compared with 29.3% of white non-Hispanic children. But as Josh Leves pointed out in his new book, All In, 2.5 million of 4.2 million black fathers, or about 59.5%, live with their children. Levy's numbers suggest that it's not true, as the CDC figures suggest that 71.5% of black dads are absent from their homes, but rather that many of them are simply unmarried. So you see where the numbers start to play games, like how in the wage gap, how when they start to get into the wage gap, how they don't mention certain things. They don't mention like how women start out in the workplace, you know what I mean, far later than men. So men they already done got damn near 3 years worth of pay stubs on they rep when they told it the numbers. You know what I mean, they also miss out on the fact that women, they leave the job because of God-given abilities to have babies and shit. You know what I mean? They never mention the wild card, which is these women is able to sell coochie, and what they just hide that money and that income, that wage just go under the table. You know what I mean? So they don't add that wage to the gap. So it's just all myths. It's all bullshit. It's all propaganda and used to it's all storyline used to take advantage of the people and keep the people removed from who they really are. Have the people really feeling like something is being done to them. You know what I mean? That's what these templates are. Remember I told you it's all one template that they attach to shit. And I mean, it's all one template, guys. Foolishness, guys. Foolishness. And when black fathers do live with their children, they're just as, if not more likely to be involved in their kids' everyday lives. Blow cited CDC data that showed black fathers are more likely than their white and Hispanic counterparts to feed, eat, and bathe, diaper, dress, play with, and read to their children on a daily basis. While some of the differences in the data aren't statistically significant, the figures indicate that black dads are at least as likely to remain involved in their children's lives as those of other races. Still, the same CDC data shows black men are nearly 3 times as likely as white men to have at least one child they don't live with. But Blow pointed to policy-driven issues that may be driven and disparately. For example, a previous report by Justin Wolfer, David Leonhardt, and Kevin Quarley for the New York Times found there are 100 black women not in jail or prison for every 83 non-incarcerated black men. Wait a minute. Let me read that again. Let me read that statistic again. New York Times found there are 100 black women not in jail or prison for every 83 non-incarcerated black men. So it's 100 to 83. So mass incarceration has actually drained 1.5 million black men, many of whom are young and of marrying age. Yeah, that's also where a lot of the guys end up losing their a lot of our men, y'all end up thirsty and worshiping coochie because a lot of y'all lost y'all whole phase ever. You know what I mean? Trying to keep mama lights on. So y'all lose y'all whole phase ever when y'all get locked up so young. So now y'all around all of that testosterone. You know what I mean? So when you come home, you ain't have a whole phase. So now you just focusing on one female and you put your all and worship one coochie and you put the one coochie on your pedestal instead of God and you're going crazy, you know what I mean? Going in Great Depression. You know what I mean? Y'all that ain't catch that Sinful to P memorial live that I did yesterday. Make sure y'all go catch that. That shit was so inspirational, so motivational, bro. You know what I mean? You gotta listen to that one to yourself. You know what I mean? It's no crab leg on that one, guys. No crab leg. If you need self-improvement, if you need self-help, go to that live, yo. Make sure y'all catch that live. It's on the channel. And I mean, make sure y'all subscribe to both channels, guys. Over here and the Mr. Goodbread Show channel, guys. But yes, got to get rid of that sexual deviant. That sexual deviant get you in trouble, guys. You know what I mean? Coochie have no power unless you give it carnet. Remember, men is carnet. We are the carnet. You know what I mean? We give it the power. Coochie not that powerful, man. Don't believe the hype. All right. So mass incarceration has actually drained 1.5 million black men, many of whom are young and of marrying age, from their communities, making it more difficult for black women to find committed partners of the same race. Real, because they be dating the ones in jail. These chicks love the jailbirds. They love the jailbirds. Shit. They go straight to the prison to get these niggas. They like the niggas. The niggas in jail be the ones that let them control them. You know what I mean? Shit, they like playing house. That's like the Ken doll. A jailbird nigga is a Ken doll to them, B. They tell her when to eat, tell her when to sleep, tell her when to, you know what I mean? Everything. Like, and that nigga just go right, he go with the program. He used to the shit. So, you know what I mean? They love them weak little niggas. You know what I mean? They look good on the outside, look good all muscular and shit, but weak in the mind, like, and they love that. That's what they love. You know what I mean? That's crazy right there. All of the data paint at more nuances views of black fatherhood than the stereotype suggests. It's not an issue of laziness, inability to commit to family, or another inherited flaw in black culture, as some people may suggest. There are real systematic issues at play, and most black fathers do seem to be trying to make the future bright for their kids. Everybody, or a lot of our, listen, man, this is the problem right now, guys. Let's keep it real. Let's talk. Let's talk, y'all. Now, I mean, light y'all L's, pop y'all brews, ladies, hit y'all wine. You know what I mean? Let's kick back and let's talk about this real quick, guys. Let's keep it real, right? Our fathers might have fumbled the bag, right? Because our fathers, my father, like from my generation, I'm a millennial. So my father is either a boomer or the generation next to, he's a boomer. He's at the tail end of the boomers. You know what I mean? Those guys fumbled the whole bag. And their fumbling of the bag means that the next generation, you know what I mean, was going to be fucked up, right? Can we all agree? That generation fumbled the bag. Why did they fumble the bag? Because our black women, you know what I mean, and I know a lot of my guys not gonna like this. I don't give a fuck. But a lot of our women were with us. They were naive. They were naive, right? We the one let Lilith run her ass back and double back into the garden and toss the apple and wow, you know what I mean? We let that shit go down. The same way the story in the creation went down and we was being Adam, our dads let that shit go down. They had one rule: no babies and no fucking diseases. And they fumbled that whole bag, got our women all wanting to be independent now because feminism cannot work if the women are lazy. You see, this is why feminism is dying now. Feminism at its best and at its height was when our grandparents were out working, out hustling our pops, grandpops. You know what I mean? So we gotta understand we're paying for the sins of those fathers. Now, you know what I mean? We in a society right now where all of these dads I know is thirsty. Look what dudes is doing. Dudes is moving in chicks' crib. Dudes is playing the let's pretend they going half a woman. So you cannot tell me dudes are running off on kids. Dudes want to have a baby. First of all, dudes are having babies thinking it's gonna keep the female. And the female know that. So she allowed that to go down because she benefit all the way around. All the way around, she benefit just having that baby. And these women are having these babies because shit ain't going well with them and they mama and they hell of a mama. You know what I mean? So when shit don't go well with them and they hell of a mama, they end up looking for validation from men. You know what I mean? And really, it ain't even about the man. It's about the energy. They need that energy because now they know that if they get that baby, they can just start their own plantation just like their mother. But they're going to take all that information that they absorb from their mother plantation over to their plantation, and the generational curse going to repeat. That's where we are at. That's where we're at in the motherfucking black community right now. You know what I mean? So we're not going to play this game like dads are running off. No, dads are being alienated. We don't have a wage gap. No. You know what I mean? We have a earnings gap. So we're not going to play let's pretend. You know what I mean? Most black fathers do seem to be trying. Got a video here too. I think this is going to be interesting. So let's get on into this video. Okay, yeah, perfect. 3 minutes. Because we got to come with some facts. We got to break it down. We got to break down what we're saying. Education.
You may think you know exactly what race you are, but how would you prove it if someone disagreed with you? The fact is, even though race drives a lot of social and political outcomes, race isn't real. One of the first people to attempt to categorize humans according to race was a German scientist around 1776. He came up with 5 different groups according to physical appearance and geographic origin of their ancestors. Americans of European descent eagerly bought into this type of thinking around the same time. Some historians have said the idea that there were different races helped them resolve the contradiction between a natural right to freedom and the fact of slavery. If whites were their own distinct category, then they could feel a lot better about denying freedom to people who they labeled black and decided were fundamentally different. But as political priorities change, definitions of race in America adjust right along with them. For example, if you were of Mexican birth or ancestry in the United States in 1929, you were considered white. Then the 1930 census changed that to non-white to limit immigration. Later, when the U.S. needed to increase its labor force during World War II, these people were switched back to white. And what it took to be black once varied so wildly throughout the country, from 1/4 to 1/16 to the infamous 1 drop of African ancestry, that people could actually change races just by crossing state lines. Then suddenly in 2000, the government decided that Americans could be more than one race and added a multiracial category to the census. This has left many Americans scratching their heads when it comes to selecting who they are. As many as 6.2% of census respondents selected some other race in a 2010 survey. The idea that someone might look one way and identify another way, or that they might be really hard to place in a racial category, is not new. This is why there was a public debate about whether MSNBC's Karen Finney could say she was black, or how we can't even agree on the racial label assigned to the President of the United States. Of course, many people feel their racial identity is very clear and very permanent. But the fact that some people have changed theirs and that no one can really argue with them shows how shaky the very idea of race is. This is all because there isn't a race chromosome in our DNA that people can point to. It simply doesn't exist. When the medical community links race to health outcomes, it's really just using race as a substitute for other factors, such as where your ancestors came from, or the experiences of people who may have been put in the same racial group as you. Dorothy Roberts explains that sickle cell anemia is a prime example of this. The disease is linked to areas with high rates of malaria, which include some parts of Europe and Asia in addition to Africa. It's not actually about race at all. This, of course, does not mean that the concept of race isn't hugely important in our lives. The racial categories to which we're assigned can determine real-life experiences, they can drive political outcomes, and they can even make the difference between life and death. But understanding that racial categories are made up can give us an important perspective on where racism came from in the first place.
Absolutely, guys. Absolutely, guys. Know what I mean? Absolutely. So enough playing in the crayon box, but I just had to let you know your history so you could stop with all this racism shit. You know what I mean? The church taught you that dumb shit. Your church taught your mama that shit, your grandmama that shit, and your grandmama taught your mama that shit. And every now and then in the household, they'll call the white person the devil, and you run with that shit. All right? But they the more devil. They more the devil than the white person that they told you was the devil. I'm telling you. All right? I'm telling you guys. All right, guys. Shit. I ain't lied to you yet.
Okay, this is what we're doing here? You're gonna pull the fucking race card on me. Don't go there. Don't give me the fucking race card right now.
I have to. What's going on, guys? What's going on? How y'all doing tonight, yo? Sheesh. Y'all gotta see me, man. I'm sweating like bullets. I just read that whole thing. I did that nice, too. I think I did that rather nice, yo. I got through that thing. Got through that sucker. All right, let's move on to the move on, guys. You know what I mean? Because there was a news article that I saw, because they talk about us. I just debunked the whole fatherless shit. You know what I mean? We just debunked that whole fatherless joint. You know what I mean? They try to make that go with the narrative. That's supposed to be the narrative. So it's supposed to be like that on the black man. A lot of other negative stigmas too is on the black man. You know what I mean? But we know that the numbers show else. But I find it weird too that only 2% of black men are donating sperm, guys. Like only 2%. Like, so black men is not that reckless with they sperm. Like, and they talk crazy. Like, if we just go skeeting and shooting and anything, when I just told y'all we shooting who we love, we shooting whoever trick us and allow us to go in them unprotected. You know what I mean? Because we all grown ups. It take two to make a baby. You know what I mean? That's what they tell us. That's the shit they hit us with when they ready to alienate us. When they ready to take the property for themselves because they figured they could do some other dumb shit because they saw their other friend do some dumb shit. You know what I mean? They ain't see their friend win and get up out of poverty. No, it ain't like they saw their friend win and get up out of poverty. No, they saw their friend alienate the dad, get a check, go stunt, buy some shit, or you know what I mean? Or put it towards something. Even if she not a stunter, she put it towards something, started doing this independent junkie shit, and that's what she want to do. Let's keep it real. Let's keep it real. That's what it be about. You know what I mean? That's what it be about. So we gonna get on into this story that I seen on the internet. If I found it rather quite amazing. Quite amazing. All right, hold on. Yup. All right, where we at? Had the joint right there earlier. Now I gotta go fishing. All right, guys. So while I go fishing, let me just play something for y'all so y'all don't gotta sit here and be all like, you know what I mean? I had it flowing. You know what I mean? Hold this down, guys.
My son, keep my words and treasure up my commandments with you. Keep my commandments and live. Keep my teaching as the apple of your eye. Bind them on your fingers, write them on the tablet of your heart. Say to wisdom, you are my sister, and call insight your intimate friend, to keep you from the forbidden woman, from the adulteress with her smooth words. For at the window of my house I have looked out through my lattice, and I have seen among the simple. I have perceived among the youths a young man lacking sense, passing along the street near her corner, taking the road to her house in the twilight and the evening, at the time of night and darkness. And behold, the woman meets him, dressed as a prostitute, wily of heart. She is loud and wayward, her feet do not stay at home. Now in the street, now in the market, and at every corner she lies in wait. She seizes him and kisses him, and with bold face she says to him, I had to offer sacrifices, and today I have paid my vows. So now I have come out to meet you, to seek you eagerly, and I have found you. I have spread my couch with coverings, colored linens from Egyptian linen. I have perfumed my bed with myrrh, aloes, and cinnamon. Come, let us take our fill of love till morning. Let us delight ourselves with love. For my husband is not at home. He is gone on a long journey. He took a bag of money with him. At full moon he will come home. With much seductive speech she persuades him. With her smooth talk she compels him. All at once he follows her, as an ox goes to the slaughter, or as a stag is caught fast until an arrow pierces its liver, as a bird rushes into a snare. He does not know that it will cost him his life. And now, O sons, listen to me, and be attentive to the words of my mouth. Let not your heart turn aside to her ways. Do not stray into her paths, for many a victim has she laid low, and all her slain are a mighty throng. Her house is the way to Sheol, going down to the chambers of death.
Right, all right, all right. We back. And yeah, I ain't find it yet, but hold on, I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna get it. How y'all doing tonight, guys? How y'all doing tonight? Talk to me, talk to me. God damn.
I see a devil already popping up in here. Ooh. Brother, if you knew what Allah showed me of you, you would go right away and change. Up in that third balcony, the second balcony. Man, evil nigga. Oh, Yakub ain't got nothing on you. Well, I'm gonna tell you something, believers. Some of you are gonna try me, and I will show you very quick who I am. And you're gonna be surprised. Some of you little crazy Negroes, your heart so filled with darkness and hate. But if you make the little move that you got in your crazy brain, you won't last. You won't last. And I say this, when we get real tight, strong, see a snitch and an enemy that's in here among us, he'll show up. I'm going to say this public, because I really don't give a damn about the consequences. A dear brother and or sister, if you're on the payroll for the police or the FBI, I don't mind you being there. I really don't mind. Because we're not doing anything that we would be ashamed of. So you can be here. It's okay. And even if we knew you was the police, we would not bother you. However, if you work in an evil way to try and break up something good for our people, then we will kill you.
All right, guys, I got it. I finally got it. Let's get on into it, guys.
Everywhere. Good news to pass along. News anchoring, host of Like It or Not, and the final thought.
Let's do this.
Jim Loke. One more good reason to stay with us. Fox 5. Stay ahead.
New at 7, there is a nationwide black sperm donor shortage, and it's having a massive impact on black women. Joining us now with more on the issue.
Wait a minute. How's having an impact on black women? They don't need us. They don't need men. Yeah, they don't need men. Hold on now. They strong and independent. They the creators of life. They better get to creating some life. Nah. She playing. She joking, yo. Tell me she joking, squad. She gotta be kidding me, yo. Impossible.
I don't like to use the H word, but let's just say you've been sleeping around.
Issue at hand is Amber Ferguson with more on this. Amber, good morning. Thanks for joining us.
Hi, good morning.
So I was reading your article, and this is such a layered problem, really. It's not so simple. Tell us what's going on.
So less than 2% of sperm donors in the U.S. are Black. And this is putting Black women into situational infertility because there's
Yo.
I used to be you, Mr. Goodbread. I mean, I had him chasing me with mattresses, for Christ's sake.
such a shortage. It means that Black women who are single or in same-sex relationships, they're being forced into a painful choice. Choose a donor of a different race and have a biracial baby, or go to unregulated online apps and Facebook groups to find a Black donor, which comes with its own set of financial, legal, and health risks.
And these are women.
That's your problem, sis. That's your problem, yo. Yo, oh, son. You can't make this shit up, yo. You can't. Yo, I thought men was, hold on. Hold on. I'm not understanding, shorty. I'm not understanding. I'm not understanding what y'all promoting here, what y'all trying to promote, what y'all suggest. You know what I mean? I don't understand.
Women also who are racing against the clock, right?
Yes.
Just to put things into perspective, I was reading your article, and one woman spent 40 hours a week.
Yes, it's
looking for a
full-time
Black
job.
donor. It's a full-time job, essentially, and I think it was a total of 800 hours. Why is this an issue on the other end? Because you have so many.
She better pick some Black sperm and be done. You see, them options is limited now. So, and look, you still being entitled. You could have found some Black sperm. She being picky and choosy, I bet. And I mean, that's what it is. And this is the entitlement. This is why I say, how are you unprotected? You know what I mean? How are you oppressed? When you have the ability to, you out here looking to kidnap a Black man's sperm. That's what you fitting to do, guys. What our Queen Sebas told us was dead on, spot on, guys. It's all about our seed, bro. That's the number one. That's all we have, bro. That is our power, bro. They have no power, bro. Look at this. They out here begging. They begging for sperm, guys. They out here begging for sperm, yo. This is sad, sisters. This is sad, sisters. I'm not even gonna hold y'all, yo. This not even a good look for y'all, bro. Guys, man, please, y'all. Please.
Come on, you stayed in there. You should have pulled out. You stay in, you know what happens. All right, come on. What are you, stupid or something?
You see, they after us. They hunters. They predators.
Black women increasingly so looking for Black sperm donors, and then such a small percentage in terms of what they're looking for. Why is this a problem? Why can't we find Black sperm donors?
So like you said, this is a really layered issue. Before 2020, it was really rare to see Black babies or Black families on fertility websites. And it wasn't until 2020 that there was really a thought that Black women wanted to get pregnant intentionally. The stereotype was that Black women got pregnant accidentally and that they didn't need a Black donor, but that was untrue. And
that was cap. That was cap. Now you want to tell the truth? Now she want to tell the truth.
Did she just dig in her ass? Oh my God. She's smelling her fucking fingers. Nasty bitch.
Black men aren't applying to be donors for a number of reasons: medical mistrust, the fact that it's been ingrained in them that they are absentee fathers, or that they have a bunch of offspring that they don't take care of.
You see, it been ingrained in them, meaning it been brainwashed, whitewashed in you. It been installed in you. It's just not true, though. That don't make it true. You know what I mean? Look, and they know, yo. Do not play their game, guys. You know what I mean? You can't play their game. I got one question to ask.
How many baby fathers do you got? Answer me that.
Donut. She looking. She hunting. She hunting.
And the Black men I spoke to, they want to be involved fathers, and they see this as procreating without having a relationship with that child.
So what's been the proposal?
So why you don't get that sperm? Go get that sperm, girl. Get that. Look, they, you know what I mean? You get you a simp sperm. You know what I mean? Even though that goes against what God said you should be looking for an alpha, because that alpha sperm, alpha DNA gonna ensure not these bastards running around here. Y'all keep linking with these simps, creating these bastard babies, and that's why the babies all off balance. They unbalanced. Cause y'all from jump procreating with these weak dudes on purpose just for the seed. And then you wondering why the seed suffer, why the seed come out and you don't even really like it because it ain't what you wanted. It don't even look like what you wanted. It ain't look nothing like what you fucking winning the delusion fairy tale for. It don't look nothing like that shit that you dreamt about. Come on, sis, y'all gotta do better. And that's why y'all finding it hard, because y'all sitting there trying to be picky and choosy. You know what I mean? Ain't no black kids with blue eyes, B. Fuck out of here. That ain't in that sperm cup, boy.
Solution? Are they talking about incentives, anything like that?
Mm-hmm. So cryobanks have been trying, but honestly, they've been passively trying. So they do online ads and go to social media, but they're not in the community. They're not at the barber shops. They're not at the HBCUs. And I pressed them on this because they're like, oh, we go to Black fraternities. And I said, in HBCUs. And I said, okay, well, how? And they're like, we took out a newspaper ad. So they're not doing much to reach them.
Ain't nobody tell you to go and be a lesbian, yo. That's your business, yo. God didn't create that shit, and we ain't got no reason we ain't got no business enabling that shit. I mean, we ain't gotta hate it. Nope. Do you? I'm not. Nope. But I'm not participating. No. Create that queen mother. Y'all the gods, right? Y'all gods. I mean, do it again. Y'all Virgin Mary. Y'all running around here acting like y'all Virgin Mary. Do it again. Do it again. Make Jesus. You can't. All right, stop playing with me. Stop playing.
But at the same time, the number of Latino donors has increased dramatically. So their ads are working, and cryobanks have told me, you know, we've done ad campaigns, but it's coming off too urban and it's turning away potential applicants.
So what would you say to perhaps men out there, Black men out there who are interested in this? Where do you go? Where do you start?
Yes, so go online. But the thing is, it is such a strict criteria to be a sperm donor. You cannot have felony convictions. You need to know 3 generations worth of your family medical history, which could be difficult for.
They don't want you to have felony convictions to donate sperm, but these bitches go directly to the source as soon as they come out and bust it open. Half of them bust it open before the dude become a felony. They bust it open while during the act. While he's committing the felony, they're busting it open for these type dudes. And you're talking about you can't donate. These niggas think they slick, yo. So y'all want optimum, y'all want alpha male sperm for nothing. Incredible, but they oppressed, guys. These bitches running around here talking about they oppressed, somebody taking something from them, recontrolling them, slavery. Wow. This is kidnapping, yo, at its best.
For some, you also can't be gay, and that's a really big one. So how it's the FDA.
Unbelievable. And this is coming from a gay person, because you got to be gay. What's going on, yo? Wow. Granted, you don't gotta be gay, because you could have one of those, you know what I mean, just can't have a baby type shit. You want a black baby, but sheesh. This is incredible, yo. The hypocrisy here. Strong and independent.
Regulates tissue donation, and how it's written is a man cannot have sex with a man within the last 5 years. So it doesn't specifically say gay, But one cryobank told me that eliminates 10% of its applicants.
So it whittles it down, what's already a small number. I'm glad you're shedding light on this. I would encourage people to read the article because, like I said, it's very nuanced, and you explain a lot of the layers to this problem. Thanks for joining us this morning, Washington Post reporter Amber Ferguson.
Hold on, I want to go back, son. I want to go back real quick.
And this is putting
She said
situational infertility. Because there's such a shortage, it means that Black women who are single or in same-sex relationships, they're being forced into a painful choice. Choose a donor of a different race and have a biracial baby, or go to unregulated online apps and Facebook groups to find a Black donor.
But that's why y'all confusing us, because I thought y'all was divesting anyway. I thought y'all was divesting. Like, y'all flip-floppy and shit. You know what I mean?
Which comes with its own set of financial, legal, and health risks.
And these are women also who are racing against the clock, right?
Yes.
Just to put things into perspective, I was reading your article, and one woman spent 40 hours a week
Yes, it's
looking for a
job.
Black donor. It's a full-time job, essentially, and I think it was a total of 800 hours.
Now, how stupid is you, yo? You got 40 hours a week to put in on looking for some sperm, yo. No life.
Why is this an issue on the other end? Because you have so many Black women, increasingly so, looking for Black sperm donors, and then such a small percentage in terms of what they're looking for. Why is this a problem? Why can't we find Black sperm donors?
So like you said, this is a really layered issue. Before 2020, it was really rare to see Black babies or Black families on fertility websites. And it wasn't until 2020 that there was really a thought that Black women wanted to get pregnant intentionally. The stereotype was that Black women got pregnant accidentally and that they didn't need a Black.
Yo, that's crazy, yo. That's crazy. That's the part that I definitely wanted to cat. You see how the cat is out the bag now, guys. The cat is out the bag. So, you know what I mean? It's 2023, guys. We got to keep it honest with these women. We got to tell these women exactly what we thinking about, how we feel. If they take the coochie away from us, oh well, then we dodged the bullet. And we got to see it like that. You know what I mean? If telling the truth, get the coochie removed off the table, then we dodged the bullet. You know what I mean? No cap, no flex, guys. All right, y'all? So, guys, that's going to wrap the show up for today. You know what I mean? I'm going to drop the link. But, guys, I got to go, bro. I got to go. You know what I mean? It's just New Year's. I want to hear what y'all got to say. We had 2 classes today and shit. So, you know what I mean? 2 mega classes today, yo. Incredible, y'all. Salute to y'all for coming out, man. Salute to y'all for coming out. How was y'all day? But word, y'all. You know what I mean? That's a myth, guys. Remember, it's a myth. It's myths running around here that's not true. It's some shit that's not true, man. You know what I mean? They dragging it. You know what I mean? They dragging us. They dragging this fatherless home shit. They dragging it to make us feel bad. You know what I mean? Make us feel like we just losers. But in actuality, guys, we not losers. Fathers ain't the homes is good. Niggas is getting alienated like a motherfucker. Yes, left and right getting alienated. You know what I mean? But niggas is there. This generation. You know what I mean? This generation there. You know what I mean? And this generation should not have to pay for the old generation. And you young generation chicks that's in this generation, y'all need to stop. Y'all need to cut it out. You know what I mean? Y'all running around here with these stories and shit, yo. With these old ass lady stories. Y'all got grandma story. Y'all done stole everything out of grandma's closet, including her storyline. Y'all done took her wig. Y'all done took her handbags, her all types of shit. You know what I mean? Her nails, fingernails, and all that. Y'all done took everything out of grandma's closet. And y'all only 20 years old, B. Y'all should be ashamed of yourself. Goddamn wig all on your forehead now. Come on now, ladies. What the hell going on, y'all? Y'all as beautiful as is, man. Until the sin get on y'all, man. What's going on? We got dirty folks in the class. Hold on. Let me get to the damn sound effect. We got Dirty and we got T.O. in the class tonight, man. What's going on, brother?
Yo, I'm
Yeah,
gonna make
man, we up in this bitch.
I'm
I'm
gonna make
late,
it quick.
man, so let Dirty go first, man.
I'm gonna make it quick because I know TL gonna take all day. I just want to say Happy New Year's to the righteous fair, man.
Salute, man. Happy New Year's to you, Dirty Word.
Also, as far as this video goes, bro, you know I'm laughing, right?
I know you is.
I have never seen people fight so hard to be single mothers so they can blame men for being single mothers.
Oh, it's true. It's damn true.
You know what I'm saying? So, man, all we could do, bro, is all we could do is do what we do, man. You know what I'm saying? Create this rebrand so they can just do what they do. Cause man, I got tribe out in Asia right now. They working, bro. They working for the tribe heavy, man. You know what I'm saying?
That's a
So
fact.
so we out here, man. We just trying to rebrand heterosexual tawny and swarthy men to something different. Cause they want to shop with us, but they can't trust us because they think that these bitches run our life and we listen to girls with clothes on. So we just got to move around in such a way so man, we can get this international commerce going, man, because these girls are in the way, bro. This is I'm gonna say this, bro, and I'm gonna dip off. Bro, do you know that this is how we should have ended 2022, bro? I don't think we should bring this into 2023. This is how we should have ended 2022 with with a story about black women begging to be single moms.
That was it right there. That was it.
Bro, you know what? You know I got toddler tales, bro. Did I ever tell y'all a toddler tale about me losing a chick to a chick, and then both girls offered me a threesome because they wanted to get pregnant and be a family, and it was like since both of them already slept with me,
You
whichever
told
one
me
get
about
knocked
that
up.
shit.
I remember that at the daycare. I don't think you told it
Eh,
at the school though.
Yeah, so they want to be single mothers, bro. What I would suggest for these chicks is to just smash a dude. Like, why are they going to sperm clinics? Ain't no dude turning down free raw sex. Just go and be like, yo, 6'6" dude who failed to get to the NBA. I like your jeans. Would you like some pussy? Go ahead, just do it traditionally. Cause ain't nobody giving up the seed. Ain't nobody going through the credit checks. First of all, if you have to know your past 3 generations of health, right?
Right,
Like I know mine because I know my father and I know my father's father, right?
right.
But how many niggas even know who their daddy is? Nevertheless, have a relationship with that nigga.
Right. And she said
You
you can't
know,
have a felony. How
right,
when y'all date felony niggas, like that's all y'all like.
that's all y'all like. And if a nigga ain't got a felony, you'll put one on them. Like, like, so you can't be a felon, and you got to know who your daddy is, and your daddy got to know who his daddy is. After 70 years of girls not needing a man and choosing public assistance over fathers, and 33% of all paternity cases is not his kid. Well, you need to know who your daddy is, and these bitches getting pregnant off Freaknik, at Kappa Beach Party, at Bike Rally Week. You know what I'm saying? God damn it, they going down to the Cozumel and Cabo and get coming back pregnant with their best friend. Both of them pregnant by the same dude. They been on vacation. Like, how the fuck would he know who his daddy is? They just look. Let me tell you something. These girls do all they can do to make boys hate men, but then try to be a good man while they hate men. So they could be as bipolar as these bitches are. These girls are the problem.
That's
Bro, how does this make sense? In any logical man's mind, you like, yo, this dumb. But that's a lot of women that's gonna look at this and like, yeah, this makes sense. How come the top 3 percenters don't donate sperm to the sperm bank? Because they're the top 3 percenters, motherfucker. Like, why would the top 3 percenters waste
right.
their time?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? why, you know what I'm saying? Why would they waste their time
You could
jacking off in the cup
trust
when they could fuck?
Love Dorsey, Candace Owens, but I wouldn't trust the rest of them.
Bruh, like, how does this make sense to any rational mind, bro?
Does it,
How
man?
how is it that this girl's leaving pussy on the countertop? Nigga, you go behind them at McDonald's and they left their pussy, like, oh shit, a pussy. And then why would you have to go to a sperm bank? Like sperm, look, bro, sperm banks and plasma centers pay the same amount. How bad do you need $25 that you got to jag off in a cup? like what is it? What are they really saying? And then you got to
that's all niggas get for they. That's all niggas get for they jizz, man. Damn,
bruh. It's not a game, bro.
You actually get more than a plasma center, because I got a homie that just came home from the county and shit, man. He be hitting up that shit like every other day and shit.
Wait.
$60 a day.
He came back from where? He came back from where?
The county, of course.
Okay, so at least even felons can donate blood, but you can't donate nut. Think about that.
Think about that.
That's wild.
You know what I'm saying? Fuck these hoes. I hope they all die with barren wombs, bro. Like,
nah, he ain't. It wasn't a felony, man. It wasn't a felony. It was just, he went to the county, not the feds. It was like the big charge. It was just like a probation violation. That's what it was.
See, probation violation means he got a felony. He just didn't go to prison.
Oh, matter of fact,
but he got a record.
Right, he is a felon. Yeah,
but he got a record. So he can't donate none.
I can't tell you what my man's did, but yeah, this is a felony. It was actually
that man could save a life but can't make a life. You understand me? That's crazy, bro. But yeah, man, peace to the righteous man, man. Peace to the chat, bro. It's all love, man.
Brother.
Man, love y'all, man. Love you, Dirty man.
Happy New Year, Dirty man. Word, man, you ain't never hollered back at me last night, man. I was texting you and all that shit yesterday, man.
Man, I fell asleep, man. I didn't get my old man nap, man. I went to sleep at street lights, bro. I ain't gonna trip.
I was hitting up everybody. I was hitting up good bread. Alright, man. Look, man. When it comes to this shit, look, we beating a dead horse at this point. It's time to just let that shit, let sleep on horse lay, man, and then they can move on to greener pastures and ride the wild stallions out there. That's bucking and sturdy, man. If you know what I'm talking about, man. All this trying to save a hoe and be like, you know what I'm saying, like the best version of yourself because of some other shit besides just being the best version of yourself for you. Fuck all of that, man. Now you gotta strive to thrive, man. You know what I'm saying, and everything will come on the backside. You know what I'm saying, and on like that. I'm just spilling right now, but man, stop worrying about these bitches and these because they ain't worried about us, and they crashing out at alarming rates. And the Simpsons gonna freaking hold their hand and jump out the motherfucking window and not the plane with them. But we know better because it's the righteous fear, man. Just stick to the plan, man, the mission. You know, like, it's a lot more I want to say, but, you know, fuck it, man. I got other shit to do, man. You do too, bro.
You already know, bro. I appreciate you, T.O. So again, class, you already know what it is, man. We shattering the myths of the missing black father in black America, yo. It's all a myth, man. It's an illusion. Remember, they operate on mental slavery. They need you to be dumb, bro. What's mental slavery, guys? Mental slavery is the worst form of slavery. It gives you an illusion of freedom. A lot of dudes running around here thinking that they free. They thinking that they even a man. But they not, though, guys. It makes them trust, love, and defend their oppressor. That's their hell of a mother, guys. Remember, our oppressor is our hell of a mother. You know
but, bro, what does that boil down to? Doesn't that boil down to a scripture? I mean, there's a lot of scriptures, but let me give you a hint. My people die for lack of knowledge.
Exactly. You know what I mean? Listen.
Mental slavery is like you can't teach somebody enough to not be a slave. You got to teach them enough to operate or whatever capacity you need them to operate on, whatever system of caste and hierarchy or whatever you got going on, if you're in control of it. You know what I mean? But while you sit in leisure and in control, you need this nigga to run some of the other slaves. You need the technicians. You need some of the slaves in the field to be smart enough to do what they do. But everybody got to not know what it takes to be free thinking. See what I'm saying?
It gives you the verse. It gives you the illusion of freedom. Makes you trust, love, and defend your oppressor while making an enemy out of those who are opening your eyes, guys.
Divide and conquer. Same old divide and conquer, man. Like, as complicated as it seems in application, it's all simple. Like you be saying, don't complicate common sense. They make this shit so weird and crazy that it seems beyond your understanding. But if you simplify it by like you try to point out using a word, but everybody ain't into that, and I understand that, but that's they fucking problem. They gonna burn. You know what I mean, they gonna get, you know what I'm saying, the hellfire and judgment if they don't want to know God, man. But yeah, man, we don't complicate common sense over here, man. And that's all I wanted to say. And thanks for all you've been doing so far, man. And for the past 3 years, I know you, bro. And in 2023, I want to see it shine brighter, bro. Blessings.
No doubt, guys. Yo, stay consistent, good breads. Make sure you stay consistent, bro. I mean, it's nothing corny about reading your basic instructions before leaving this earth. It's nothing corny about that, nothing cheesy about that. Guys, get rid of that sexual deviant, you know what I mean? Control those vices, guys. You know what I mean? Make sure you handle your handle. We are men at the end of the day. You know what I mean? We don't go off for any title. And if we do go off for title, then that's Alpha Sigma males, guys. That's the goal. You know what I mean? A lot of us is introverted. Some of us think that we're extroverted. A lot of us would like to think that we're extroverted, but we're introverted. You know what I mean? We close to being a Sigma. We're more close than we think. You know what I mean? You just got to zone in. Stop comparing yourself to other people. It ain't about how smart you is or how smart you think you is. It's about how you use your smarts to move the needle and to help others, guys. Remember, yo, all lives matter, guys. All lives matter at the end of the day. We were sent here to help all. And you can't help nobody being poor-minded, poor-pocketed, you know what I mean? Money buys peace, and peace buys happiness. Y'all drink responsibly. Wrap up, strap up. Do not play with your life, guys. We do it for the culture. I love y'all, man. Enjoy the rest of y'all knit. Yeah. Plan now for the summer, guys. Plan now for the summer. You know what I mean? That's how you stay ahead. And one last thing, especially my ladies.
All for Facebook. Oh. You need to keep your business off of Facebook. You need to keep your business.
Is the way he challenges the black elite. He talks about the black elite that's on TV and speaks that honest truth that we've always talked about on this platform, that a lot of times the worst ideas get out to the black community because the Negroes on TV care nothing about actually going in and building for the community. And the reason they don't is because if they do that, they'll be punished. They'll be taken off the platform and replaced by somebody who plays ball. They'll be punished. They'll be taken off the platform and replaced by somebody who plays ball. interesting is the way he challenges the black elite. He talks about the black elite